30 years later, police solved the murder of a woman in Iowa with answers they found here in southern Illinois.
But at the end of every mystery begins another. News 3's Madeline Parker has the latest.
June of 1982, 32-year-old Lee Rotatori was found murdered in her hotel room in Council Bluffs, Iowa. For 30 years, the case remained unsolved. About a decade ago, Detective Steve Andrews took on the case.
In 2011, I was assigned this case. They had some advancements in DNA at the time, and my sergeant at the time came to me and said, "Hey, can you look into this case and see if there's anything that you can do with it?"
A piece of evidence was collected at the crime scene, which would be key to solving the case.
When the case all started, they collected they did a DNA kit at the time. They did a rape kit. And so we had a DNA sample at the time, but we had never had a profile put together on it.
The case is solved with a catch.
We officially closed our case. We know that Thomas Oscar Freeman was the suspect who was the perpetrator of our crime here in 1982.
The catch, Freeman, who is from West Frankfort, was killed and found in a shallow grave in Cobden, Illinois, 6 months after the death of Rotatori. Illinois State Police say they are actively investigating Freeman's murder, but Andrews does not believe the timing of the two murders is a coincidence.
Don't believe in coincidences, especially for the way, that Thomas met his demise in being in such a short time frame following our homicide.
While the case can now be filed away and families can have some closure, some questions will never be answered.
Very early on in the investigation, we knew the where, the when, and the how we knew that in 1982. Just recently we discovered the who, and now we know who that is. Well, the why now is the question. Why did this happen?
In Council Bluffs, Iowa, Madeline Parker, News 3.